Greetings and welcome, fellow mercs, to another episode of Let's Play Shattered Steel. Alright, we are getting ready to move on. Let's take off anything that I don't want or need on this particular, because we have a new chassis and it looks sexy. It is slower, but in comparison it can well, it can almost double the weight. Almost. So we can definitely put something heavy on here. Now, radar missiles are somewhat different in that they you do require a lock-on, I believe, in order to use them effectively, rather than just the fire and forget method of the IR missiles. However, they are, I believe, a little bit more deadly. That's not really relevant. We also have the 210mm howitzer. I kind of wish it would tell me how many shots there are on this one. I also kind of wish there was something heavier than the 70mm cannon. I mean, I love it, but it's not quite as effective. Could I also put a... yeah, I could put a nuke on here, if I wanted to. Let's finish up getting out the mech when we're done here, but first I kind of want to see. Alright, so the Manticore we have seen. This is essentially the mortar unit of the enemy. It's very easy to defeat if you can get into close range, but other than that, I've never found them too accurate. Alright, the Lightning Crab, we already knew this. Scorpitron. The Viper. I don't think we have actually ever faced them in the thing before, but apparently we have. So our friendly units are kind of nice. This one we haven't actually seen up close, I think, but in the mission where we had to scale the steep mesa in order to destroy a communication facility, which we've been doing a lot of times, but in this case where we were completely alone and getting assaulted by air units from all sides, this unit was actually on the map with us. We just moved a little bit too fast for it to catch up. Tanks, nice. Alright, so the retro. Very neat. Very impractical.
This is the second part of the Barasis operation. The purpose of this mission is to destroy the last enemy outer defensive base. This base is well defended and filled with angry aliens that are looking to destroy any human that crosses their path. I believe we can use this against the enemy. Your insertion point is to the south of the compound. You will be the sole ground-based unit on this mission. So your main role is to destroy all airborne units that could potentially damage your air support. Your air support on this mission consists of 4 FLX fighters and 4 Voltar assault shuttles.
Right. Nice.
Once you have cleared a path for your accompanying flyers, you should proceed to the core of the base and destroy all buildings present.
Cool. Can I switch mission? No. Alright, so they actually did close off certain paths for me. Pity. I kind of want to try out the howitzer. Yeah, let's do this one. I admit this might be a bad idea, but part of this game is trying out new weapons to see if they would do what you think they do.
Locate the enemy compound and eliminate buildings present.
Alright, so our new mech. Isn't it beautiful? We can only see its legs. well, if we're dealing with air units, I probably should just use the heavy lasers. I will admit this gives us a very neat vantage point. Although we are remarkably a lot slower, markedly a lot slower than I was kind of hoping us to be. Hey, Chingy. You're feeling you're not getting enough attention? You should have said so when we started recording. Alright. I should probably focus on taking out the dragons and all that. You never know how much you miss hit scan weapons or very fast moving projectile weapons until you actually have them again after a long while. Oops. What the heck? Bullcrap. Not gonna sacrifice my fancy new mech.
Locate the enemy compound and eliminate buildings present.
Alright. I knew resistance would be fierce, but not to get stormed down like this. I mean, it's not like I'm moving that slowly. But I may have to fit a heavier shield on my units soon enough. Right. I also find it kind of neat that the bigger planet runners actually have their own minds, rather than saying that my secondary weapons has been depleted. They say their systems have been depleted, or my hull is getting damaged. They're not quite sentient enough to actually say, screw this, you're out, but let's count our blessings while we can. Well, at least it has me in mind when it's doing that. This is getting annoying quickly.
Locate the enemy compound and eliminate buildings present.
It's not even that I'm being careless or anything. It's just so much crap is getting thrown my way that my shields can no longer handle it. Which would argue for getting heavier shields. I may do that. But maybe it's time to start employing the howitzer. Or just let my air buddies try to tackle this. Because dealing with those scorpitrons or whatever it is that I'm fighting, it's not particularly interesting. Can I actually go up to 120? Nope. That's overheating the core. Alright, let's take a bird's eye view on this. Oop. No falling off. Cool. I always liked an instant death button. Granted, I'm not carrying the nuke, so it's not strictly speaking an instant death button, but alright. Here comes the cavalry.
My shields are exhausted. Squad data heading for the main compound.
I do love it when my allies are not completely hopeless. Let's help speed things along a bit.
My shields are exhausted.
Mission accomplished. soldier. Now that the outer defensive installation is destroyed, the way is clear for you to lead a direct assault on the alien core facilities. I have detected numerous local energy surges deep in the enemy core. I suspect that the aliens are using local teleportation gates to move units between bases. Your next mission will be to investigate a site I suspect contains one of these gates.
Cool. Alright, one way out. There's 3 parts with all the same objective, really.
The purpose of this mission is to investigate a site I suspect of containing an interplanetary teleportational gate. I am certain that these gates exist, and that the enemy is using them to move supplies and launch attacks behind our lines. I am dropping you near the outermost location of the energy surges that I have detected. You will start to the northeast of the site in question. Quickly approach the enemy compound and investigate any unusual structures that you locate. I will be attaching a large amount of telemetry and sensory equipment to your Planetrunner to get a good look at all the buildings in the area. Once I have given you the go-ahead, destroy the source of the energy surges. If a gate is in fact present, you should assume that the enemy will be sending reinforcements to the site.
Alright, so probably should go with the new shields. Ooh, and the level 3 reactors, definitely then. Alright. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it slows us to a crawl, but... we kinda need the firepower anyway. Probably.
Find the gate and destroy it, Mike.
Alright, never mind then. Alright. We have lots of stuff. We also have the slightly unusual shaped mountain off in the top right of the screen now, which suggests that there is a teleportation gate there that the game makers don't want me to destroy beforehand. Which, you know, wise on their part. Because I would definitely destroy it. Basilisks at this stage, really? Right. Oh. Jeezy crazy. The range on that thing is ridiculous. I'd be taking a mortal simply just to avoid having to deal with those things. But luckily it takes some time for them to warm up their weapon after each attack. Alright, I think I took off its head. Did that do any damage? Yeah, it did. Ouch. Let's hope there's not any more of those. Right. That'll be it for this episode, and thank you all for watching. See you all next time.